Hey all, pAlchemy here. So we are 2 weeks into the channel, and for the most part, pretty good on uploading. But I just wanted to take a day to sort of just like relax, sort of reflect on what has happened so far, and what's left to go. It's kind of a milestone. Yeah, 2 weeks. So yeah, I really just wanted to take some time and share some words. Just some stuff that's been going through my mind. Maybe I know I'm hardly a big popular channel or anything, but maybe I can help someone along the way, maybe down the line. Look, sometimes you just need to start. You get so caught up on the who's and the whens and the whats that you lose track of the why. And I think the why is the most important part, honestly. Why you got into it, or why you want to get into it, it's important. One of the hardest things when it comes to the why is just remembering why. Sometimes you start and you get so caught up in the details that you forget that, it's because it's what you wanted to do. And so you get so focused on, okay, well, I need to get this straight, or I need to set up, an account on this website to maximize efficiency, that you get so focused on planning what you're going to do that you never actually end up doing it. And that's something that I've struggled with personally. But one thing that helps me is to just keep doing it. And you just got to remember that it's never going to be easier. The task at hand is always just as difficult as it is right now. But you get stronger, or smarter, or faster, sometimes all of those things, when it comes to this, and sometimes other things. On this topic, one thing that took me a really long time to sort of get, just to kind of like, to really, really, truly get, like, I've heard the words, you can hear the words over and over and over, but getting them is something completely different. And for me, it was that 10% is better than nothing. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean that if you wanted to do something, but you never actually did it instead of doing it bad, then you never did it. That's 0%. Yeah, it's ideal to get 100% and to do 100%, but that's just not always going to happen. The other thing is when you put out that 10%, you've become that much better at what it is for next time. It's practice is all it is. And it's just one of those things that took me forever to get. Sometimes circumstance will get in the way. Sometimes life happens, whether it's an important life event or you were just tired that day. And you got to accept that these things happen, but never cancel for these things. Always postpone for these things, or determine maybe the thing you're working on does have priority over this thing that's come up. It's okay to choose you sometimes. You can't always control circumstance, but you can always control you. Some planning can go a long way to help you stay in control. Just try and set aside an appropriate amount of time a day for whatever you're working on. And on that note, remember to pace yourself and have realistic timelines for your projects. You can burn out if you just try and go super hard at something. So remember to take the time to just, relax, distance yourself from it so that you have that creative energy when you get back into it. Remember to keep a balance between being honest with yourself and being critical of yourself. Sometimes it's hard to keep the two separate from each other, but just remember, honesty is saying, okay, I made a mistake, I acknowledge that, and I'll move on. And critical is, okay, I've made a mistake and I'll fix it. Most importantly, at the end of all this, I'm just some guy on the internet. But for what it's worth, I do believe that you can do these things. I think anyone can. It just takes the right mindset. And if this video could help you get into the proper mindset, then you're trying. And honestly, that's the first step. It's not the only step, but it's the first step.